Go ahead and melt these down. Just wait on this lid to melt all the way for the mold to heat up. The lid takes about 5 to 10 minutes to fully melt to where we can pour it into our molds. Then the liquid takes a minute or two. Now that we got our clear all melted, let's go ahead and give it a quick little mix. Let's go ahead and pour it into our mold. Now we just wait for that to cool off. I'm doing pretty good, Tight Lines. How are you? Good, good. This lead's still taking a minute to melt, so let's move some of the stuff around so it melts a little quicker. So it can heat up. No, I just started probably a couple minutes ago. I just started streaming today. Last night was pretty good. But yeah, I don't get that many people either. And even if I get like 10, 15 people in at most, they leave pretty quick. I don't really ever have any good luck with streaming. Every once in a while, I'll have someone in the chats, but that's about it. Nothing crazy. Whoa. Yeah, I think the most I've had in was probably like 25, 30. But yeah, it sits for like 5, 10 minutes, and then like you have like 10, 15 for a little bit, and then it just instantly drops back down to like 4. That's what happens to me. I'll get a bunch of people that come in for a second, and then they all disappear. I'm gonna put this mask back on so I don't smell up all the fumes. So I might sound a little funny. Yeah, exactly. Like it makes it very boring while you're streaming. It doesn't make it definitely takes some of the fun out of it. But that's part of being a small time streamer. So I try to take. That's a pretty good goal. Yeah, let's get to some of the bitter mix and then put it back in the microwave for a little bit longer. I think my goal probably is to hit 100, maybe 200. I don't really get that many subscribers that often, so it makes it a little hard. I think the big thing for me is not even more subscribers, it's more people ordering off my website. So then eventually I can get to like one of the fancier websites where you can order off of it. But that takes a long time because it takes a lot more time to set up and everything. The one I have, it's not the best, but it definitely gets the job done better than no website, so. Yeah, so in my bio, there's a link, but I've never had anyone actually order off of it. At most, I get more of my orders on social media, not my actual website. Okay. taking these metal rods out so I can pour this yellow in, but it always takes a minute. Take this mask off so I can breathe while I'm doing it. There we go. Yeah. So a lot of the colors I've just either came up with, or it's been like my grandpa requests a whole bunch of colors sometimes. Like and I've had 2 orders from other people I don't know. But other than that, it's just my grandpa. But I gave him a deal. Like this color I have in here, it's called Lemon Lime. It's just my, it's just like a neon yellow or chartreuse with green glitter. But something that I've been able to get since I've saved up and just took my time is this custom mold I got. It's not custom, but you can't get it in store. It's called a Core Shot. My goal with the website though is I just got a whole bunch of stuff to make my own rigs that I plan to start making those, like shark rigs and stuff, and then all right, no worries. Have a good one. Let's go ahead and check on our lead here, see if it's all cooled off yet. Gonna want to keep our mask on for this part because stuff smells bad. And it's not the healthiest to smell. These should be warmed up enough. Now let's go ahead and get rid of all the impurities. Now let's go ahead and pour it into our mold. Actually, there's more stuff. There we go. Alright, now let's go ahead and pour it into our molds. Now we're just going to go ahead and let this cool off. It's a popping noise. Oh. Core shot should be done. That one didn't turn out well. So this is what they look like. Let's go ahead and put this mold back together real quick. Go ahead and put this in the microwave so we can make some more. All this stuff here is just it's all the impurities. How are we doing today, guys? Sound like the garbage truck's coming, so might hear that. They should be all done. Hot. That's for sure. That's what they are. Oh my god. This thing just melted my clamp. Jesus Christ. So note to self for next time, don't use metal clamps. Clearly. They melt super easy. That should have been common sense though. I'm just an idiot. I don't get why the one side melted and the other one didn't. This side's super hot, that's why. Now that our liquid over here should be all melted, let's go ahead and pour it into our mold. Now we're just going to let this sit over here and cool off. Just gotta wait for these to cool off. So probably, let's go ahead and heat up the rest of this liquid here. I think after we get one more batch of these and this is cooled off and we take these out, that'll probably be it for right now because it's a little hot outside. And this mask is making it real sweaty. So. But this is what they're gonna look like. It's called Lemon Lime Core Shots. If you want to order any, check out the link in my bio. Then we got these ones made from last night. Just black and red. How's everybody doing today? Go ahead and turn this off. I should get a fan for out here. That'd be smart. So it's not as hot in the garage. Or find somewhere cooler to do it. But I don't really have anywhere else to do this, so garage is where it's at. Let's go ahead and give this another mix. Looks pretty good to me. Let's go ahead and get our clear out of here. Now we just gotta take these rods out of the Senkos. And then we can add our color on the inside. If I don't mess up the worms, first off. Oops. Hit the camera. There's one. Here's the second one. Third one. And here's the last one. Let's go ahead and screw this back on and add our yellow. First, we're gonna empty this part out. Then put this piece back in. Give this another little mix. Now we got all that in. Let's go ahead and put this on top. Let that cool off. Give this a minute. That should be ready. Now our fishing weights should be cooled off enough. Should be. Then we got this little tool here just so we can rough edges. This is what they look like right out of the mold. Then just take this. Makes it a little easier if I can grab it, but they're a little hot stuff, so I don't want to take my gloves off. Now just take these and snip these pieces off. Whoa, that one broke. So that one we're just going to set back in there. Once I get better at making these fishing weights, you'll see them on the website. But not right now. This is what they look like when they're cut, and then we just file down the edges where we trimmed it. With my file, I got a whole kit of files for this, but first we just want to file down it mostly. This is just a rough version of it, and then we get multiple other tools out to file, but this is somewhat what they look like. Just regular fishing weights. Since I'm still learning, I don't want to waste a whole bunch of liquid, so I just remelt them, and then obviously if they look really good, then I'll keep them to use. But I don't want to put anything on the website that I haven't got mastered. And these ones, I only poured it into a couple, but they overflowed into the other ones, so that's why they look all bad. But I really only wanted to make a couple of them, so the purpose of what we were trying to do is accomplished. It kind of looked like a mini kebab. It's kind of funny. Now this part, just because it's so tall, either I rip it apart or typically I try to rip it apart just so it melts down a little quicker. If I can't, then this part's seat's still too big. Take it and bend it slightly. Well, these ones didn't turn out so good right here. I'm just gonna drop those in there. But like this one, all it needs is a little bit of all this one needs is a little bit of filing. It'd be good. This one just needs a little bit of filing. Now this is the really big one. It's 6 ounces. Now our core shots should be done. And then after these, I'm probably going to end it for now just because it's getting a little hot out. Once it hits like winter, it'll be a little bit easier to do some more longer streams. As of right now, this is how they all turned out. And then I just rebuild the mold so then the next time I do it, I'm just pour in my clear and call it a day. I think this will be the end of the live stream for now, guys. Thank you for watching, and the next live will probably be later in the day, closer into the nighttime, just because it's a little hot out. Sweating my balls off. See you in the next live, guys. Bye.